Alright, how y'all doing today? I wanted to make an update video for the garden. I filmed some yesterday, but this is the guava tree. He needs to be planted in the ground. I set this stuff up, the stakes. This tomato plant is doing great. So is this one. It's split off and growing, and we got some stuff for it to lean up on. But this one in the middle is fried. Too much sun, too much humidity. It produced a handful of tomatoes and then just started withering. And we went to the local plant nursery, and the lady there was telling us that that tends to happen, especially with tomato plants being in Florida, and you know how much sunlight they get and the humidity is why it did that, and that we need to continue to feed it, which I didn't know. Feed it like an animal almost, but you know, at least like every 2 weeks. So I put more soil, more potting soil over those two, and hopefully, you know, they'll continue to prosper. Little Bing probably should have been left in the pot because he's just so little and pruned to be real thick and small. But check these out. This is the cucumber and squash here, and they're growing up out of the lattice. These are beans, and that is another type of bean, but as you can see, that whole row in between, we need to plant more because the other ones didn't sprout. And check out the corn, y'all. The corn is doing great with the different rows. And then yesterday I dug up a lot of the roots and dirt, and we made 2 more rows. It's got soil mixed in up in there, but we need to get more soil up in on top and mixed up before we plant these last 2 rows. And we actually consolidated our aloe because they were exploding out of the pot. There was just too many, so we moved part of them to other pots. And these are all the stones that I found, that I dug up from under there yesterday. And this whole wheelbarrow full of dirt, and then all that dirt there. And also, oh goody, this can be thrown in the firewood storage shed. See, it was like this one, and you see how they're getting a little pink? That one needs to be consolidated as well. We need to take some of those out and put them in different pots. But we got these herb type plants growing, and then our blueberry bush, and this is our second blueberry bush, and we just put him in a new pot, and he's gonna sprout real nicely. He's gonna have a lot of good blueberries. I bet you he's really liking that new pot with the extra soil and stuff. So beyond that, we got the good old camp and the long pit. I'll just throw that in there for now. And the potatoes. So the potatoes, they got this big old vine growing from it. And up under here is where they're at, all the potatoes. So it's growing up from under there. You know, my dad says that he doesn't know if these potatoes are edible, but it's worth a try to cook them and see if they're good. Potatoes have a lot of nutrition, and like I told my dad, it's not like we're in Ireland and we got the potato famine going on. So I'm gonna get a well, I gotta finish sewing that plaid Confederate flag, the Celtic Confederate flag, for that bamboo pole. But And I want to show y'all, it's probably too rainy. Yeah, it's too rainy. I'll use some of the video from yesterday, but our neighbor's got a big old Confederate flag flying. So yeah, the garden's doing great. We get 2 good harvesting times throughout the seasons here in Florida. So the climate's really suited to growing your own food. But like I said, I'm gonna put more soil in there and get some more stuff planted in those rows. And besides that, everything is looking pretty good. So thanks for watching this garden update video. And I'll cut to the clip from yesterday now. Yeah, cucumber and squash, I think. This one here, though, that's an eyesore. Too many weeds. Need to get that up. Make a couple more rows. But so this is one type of bean, and that is another type of bean right there, man. But you see this gap, not good because they did not grow there. But look at all these corns. Corns is all right, man. Corns is doing good, but these ones are all right. I just watered these today. That's one blueberry. This one we just put in a new pot, and he is gonna sprout because he's looking mighty juicy. We gotta do something good. Something good. Just telling everybody how do we do it? How do we do it? I'll tell you how we do it. See that? Oh yeah. That's how we do it, son. Confederacy all the way, boy. You know what up? Huh? If you ain't heard, then you ain't heard. That's how we do it, son. Right? Righteous. Peace. Yeah! Oh. Yeah! Big flip. Oh! So close.